Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Aeni and I'm from the 5th semester of English Education of UNIM. And now I will read the showcase about the novel. The title is Treasure Island. Okay, and the author is Robert Louis Stevenson. And next, about the character of this novel, there are Jim Hawkins, that is first-person view from almost the whole novel, and Long John Silver, that is the cook on the voyage to Treasure Island. And next, the Dr. David Livesey, that is local doctor and judge. Livesey is wise and practical. And next, Captain Alexander Smollett, sailing captain to Treasure Island. And next, Billy Bones, that is an old sailor living over at James Brown Inn. And next, Squire Johann Trelawney, that is a wealthy local landowner. And next, Benjamin or Ben, that is a former member of Flynn's crew's half-mate after being shipwrecked for 3 years on Treasure Island. And last, Black Dog, that is a pirate and enemy of Billy. Okay, next, about the synopsis from this novel, that is the Treasure Island describes the hidden treasure hunt by Jim Hawkins, a boy who began his journey from his father's wooden house after being visited by a very old sailor. Upon learning of the whereabouts of buried treasure in the document brought by the old sailor, Jim Hawkins was helped by a doctor and wealthy landowner beginning his journey, and they managed to secure a ship and hire a crew to go to Treasure Island. Among the crew was a criminal named Long John Silver, who tried to seize the island's treasure, but Jim Hawkins succeeds in thwarting the effort made by Long John Silver and his followers, until the young man finally landed on the treasure island he was looking for. About the setting of time and place from this novel, that Treasure Island is no modern story. It is set in 18th century, and the novel, published in 1883, reminds us of the time when pirates roamed the seas. And by the 18th century, pirating as a career was becoming obsolete. So Stevenson takes us back to when sailing the seas was dangerous. And next, about the plot of the story from this novel, that is Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson, tells the story of Jim, a young boy who watched over an inn in an English seaside town with his mother and his gravely father. A new guest at the inn, Bill terrifies everyone at the inn with his raucous sea song and treat ill father. Bill falls ill and dies just as a pirates descend on the inn to kill Bill and to ransack his things. Just before the pirate can burst in the end, find Jim and his mom, the two of them escape with a number of coins and pouch. Jim finds out that there is a treasure map hidden in the pouch. Okay. After showing this map to the doctor, they wait on his father and bills, Dr. Livesey, the doctor, and his friend Square Trillionaire decide to ship sail to uncover the treasure. Jim goes along as a member of the crew. The Square and Doctor hire a number of men to head the voyage, including Long Johann Silver as the ship's cook. Along the journey at sea, Jim falls asleep inside a barrel and awakes to hear that Long John Silver has planned a mutiny along with most of the crew. Once they reach the island with the treasure, Jim sleeps on shore with Silver and some of the mutineers. After the mutineers kill two men that don't want to join the mutiny, Jim runs away into the jungle on the island. While there, he meets an abandoned man, Ben Gunn. Meanwhile, Trillionaire, the doctor, and the other men get ashore and find a stockade, or a giant wooden enclosure, something like a mini fort. Eventually, after a meeting between Silver and the captain of the ship in stockade, there is a battle. While a number of mutineers are killed, two men die and one is injured within the stockade, and Dr. Livesey goes out to find Ben Gunn and enlists his help. Jim sneaks out of the stockade and cuts the ship loose, cruising it on the beach, securing it for the crew, and killing a pirate left on the ship in self-defense. Jim sneaks back to the stockade where, to his surprise, Long John Silver and his men are now staying. Silver explained that the captain and Dr. Livesey agreed to give up the map and the stockade for free passage. However, when the mutineers get to the treasure, they find that someone has already dug it up. Before the angry mutineer can attack Silver and Jim, the original crew pop up and ambush them with guns. Having already dug up and hid the treasure, Silver slips away from the crew during the journey back to England, evading a trial and hanging. Jim still has terrifying dreams of him for many months afterward. About the strength and the weakness from this novel, it tells a challenging, thrilling adventure story with an interesting storyline that allows readers to imagine how unnerving pirate life must have been in 18th century, because they tell a pirate's background story. There are many unexemplary scans of fighting and murder. Next, about the moral value from this novel, Treasure Island is considered one of the first adventure written specifically for adults without an obvious emphasis on teaching moral. And here, about the point of the comment, I choose the character of Long John Silver. Has a very kind but cruel character in his action, and hence readers are made to wonder about what could really drive a person to commit evil. Okay, that's all for me about the showcase from this novel. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.